I'm live. All right. So welcome everyone. Hello to Unmasked. I am excited to share tonight about the importance of letting go. And one of the major things that keeps us from letting go, and the question that I pose, which is the topic of this video, is are you ready to give it up so you can have it all? So please be sure to like, subscribe to the channel, share, tag your friends that may benefit from this on tonight. Tonight, I just want to start with Hebrews, the 12th chapter and the first verse. And with this, I'm going to have to read all three because I want you to be able to take it in. And I'm just going to read the first half because even the second half is another message within itself. But Hebrews 12:1, and I'm reading the NIV version, it says, therefore, since we are surrounded by a cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and that the sin so easily entangles us. Okay. Then I'm going to read the New Passion Translation. And it says, as for us, we all have these great witnesses who encircle us like clouds. So we must let go of every wound that has pierced us and the sin that we so easily fall into. I'm just going to leave it right there. The Message version says, do you not see that this means that all pioneers are blazed? All veterans are cheering us on. That means we better get on with it. Strip down everything and start running and never quit. One of the things that I can even say sometimes for myself and people that come to see me and people who I even come in contact with, and we talk about different goals. We talk about New Year's resolutions. We talk about we're going to a next level. We talk about I'm going to start working my business. We say I'm going to have this relationship. One of the things that keeps us at a place of truly walking forward is one word, which is compromise. And compromise will cause you to continually hold on to things, continually hold on to old ideas, situations, things that you know that no longer works for you. It hasn't worked for you. You've been getting results that you don't like, but you still be at that place. The scripture talk about, therefore, since we are surrounded by witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders us. I want you all to start thinking about what has been some things that has been hindering me from being where I want to be. What are some of those things that has been hindering me, whether it has been thoughts, behaviors, attachment to certain people that truly hinders me. So when I say that I want to move to this next thing, when I say that I am burned out, I'm tired, I'm frustrated, and I know I need to do better, what are some of those things that are hindering me from really being able to move forward? What are those things that I have been truly holding on to, right? What are some of those things that's a weight? And this song, I love this song by Erykah Badu. And I used to jam to this song. And I never really grasped the concept of this song until I really listened to the lyrics and I really read the lyrics. And I was like, oh gosh, she dropped some gems in this song. And the song that she talked about was Bag Lady. You all remember that song, Bag Lady? You all remember that? That song, Bag Lady by Erykah Badu, when she starts talking about bag lady, you're going to hurt your back, dragging all them bags like that. I guess no one has ever told you all you must hold on to is you. Yes, it's true. Then she goes on and she says, one day, all them bags gonna get in your way. You know, she started singing that song. One day, all them bags are gonna get in your way. And many of us are carrying so much baggage, so much weight, problems from other people, problems from past situations, problems of unforgiveness, problems of low self-esteem, problems of not feeling like I'm good enough, problems of rejection, so much baggage of anxiety, so much baggage of depression, that we're carrying so much stuff that we really cannot really move forward because we're carrying so many bags. But Erykah Badu was preaching in that song. She preached, because what she was saying is, you can't get to where you need to be when you're carrying all of this stuff. And you think about whenever you start carrying so much, and y'all, this is my little purse now. Don't talk about my little, this is my little carry purse. But when you begin to start packing in so much stuff, right? Okay, so this may be, now I got so many lip balm. This is not a thing, you know, for lip balm, but I got so many of them, right? This may be depression. Now, these are small things that we think they're just small things. This right here may be anxiety. This may be, I start out and I'm procrastinating. This thing may be, I'm still holding on to unforgiveness. This thing may be, I'm still responding to this text and messages that I don't need to be responding to. This may be, I've gotten married, but I'm still holding on to daddy issues, mama issues, family issues, so many things that I have. And it's so much that I'm trying to pack into this little purse here. And I get it to fit in there. And if I don't begin to start unpacking some of these things, it's going to eventually weigh down. And many of us are at a place and we are packing in so much stuff. We're staying busy, but we're not allowing ourselves to really truly be centered and really be saying, okay, now what is it that I really need to let go? When I say that I want to go to this next level, when I say I want to be this powerful man and I want to go and be this man and I want to be able to be better than the next, if I say that I want to be at a place where I'm this woman and I'm this boss lady and I'm truly bossing up and I'm truly walking into this thing, I have to be truly willing to let go so I can have it all. And many times we feel like that it's not possible. Sometimes you're dreaming and you're saying I believe this thing, but it feels like it's just a dream to me. I know that I have had things spoken into my life. You may have heard this wonderful prophetic word. You know, we get this encouragement, but it seems like it is so far away. I know that I need to do better in my relationships, but I've been carrying this weight for so long. I've been a people pleaser for so long. I have been the person that carries the weight. So if I do say no, I might lose friends. I might lose family members because I say no, because I'm setting boundaries. You saying, okay, Michelle, I hear you. I know that love can come. I see all of these things that people posting on Facebook. And you looking and you scrolling and you looking at all these things, and it seems like that life is going well, but it seems like your bank account is like at a negative $20, and you know you ran that card and you're trying to check that bank account and you're saying, okay, now I'm looking for something different. I say that I want to be able to have love, but I'm saying that I want to work my finances, but I'm not managing like I'm supposed to, so I'm holding on to that weight. I'm doing emotional shopping, so I'm holding on to that weight. I say that I want to move on to this next relationship, but I keep entertaining things that I know is not good for me. So what is it that I continue to hold on to? Bag lady, bag man, you're going to have to start unpacking. And one of the things that is the biggest problem sometimes whenever people come and they tell me, you know, Dr. Michelle, you know, I want to come and I want to be able to change my life. But they say that they want to do it, but saying it and doing it are two different things. And if you want to have something different, you're going to have to show up different. If you want to have this true love, this true relationship, you're going to have to move different. If you want to have this business, you can't continue to hang out with people that not talking business. You're going to have to start putting yourself in arenas and different places that's going to help push you and not keep you at a place where you still hindered from your growth because I'm still holding on to the bag. And some of us are holding on to the bag like this. And we're carrying so much stuff that does not need to be carried. So much stuff, so much weight, so much depression, so much unforgiveness, so much resentment, so many things that we are carrying within our heart, within our minds, because this is something that we are accustomed to. This is something that we feel like, okay, if I do different, what would this look like? There were many times that I said to myself, okay, now if I really had, I say that I want to have a 6-figure business. I can't be up here watching Netflix every night. I have to do things different to get to those 6 figures. It's not just going to come from the sky. It's not just going to change for me. I have to do something different if I say I want to have 6 figures. Whenever I said, okay, I think I need to start doing better in these relationships. Because it seemed like anybody that said, that thing they talk about, weary, wounded, sad. It seemed like they would come to me for healing because I'm a person that is, that person that loves to heal, to love to encourage people. So people who need encouragement and healing come to me. But then once they get at that place, they're going on to the next level. So if I want to be able to have this relationship and have something healthy, I have to begin to move different to attract healthy people. Are you willing to give up those mindsets? Are you willing to give up some people? Not saying that I'm not going to speak to you. I'm not going to say hi to you. I'm not going to continually love you, but I have to do something different. And sometimes people will be like, well, this is just who I am. I don't have to change. I'm just going to be me all the time. There's a different person that shows up as Dr. Michelle. There's a different person that shows up as Elder Michelle Harris. And there's a different person that shows up as Michelle. And then there's a different person that shows up as Shell. There are 4 different people that need to show up. Because I can't talk to my mom like Dr. Harris. I show up different. But that's where I know that I can relax. I could be myself around certain family members and friends, and I know who they are. But when I'm in Dr. Michelle Harris, anything could come up and show up as far as mental health, stress management, all of those things, because a different part of me has to show up. So what part of you are you willing to say, okay, you know what? As you talked about Pack Light, and all of these things that I have been carrying as a weight, all of these things that I have been carrying that have been problem situations that I have been holding on to, but I need to let go. It is too much that we hold on to, but we say that we want greater. Erykah Badu, she said it. Erykah Badu preached. Because she said, bag lady, you're going to miss your bus. And many times we have missed the bus because we are holding on to so much, and we're trying to drag so many people. We're trying to drag in so many situations. We're dragging in the past. We're dragging in so much. But it says that it has been a weight that has been hindering you. It's not helping you. I encourage somebody on tonight to dream again. Dream again. Whenever we were children, I remember we would have times wherein, we would play house or fireman. And one time, We really got crunk with it. Like, we really actually acted out that it was a fire, and one of my cousins got on that banister. You know how they used to have the little canopies? And my cousin got on that pole that holds the canopy up, and he was like the fireman trying to come down that pole. And ended up breaking the pole. But we were in a real reality situation whenever we played house, school, so many things. I want you all to start thinking on tonight to dream again. I want you to begin to envision your life better. I want you to start envisioning your life greater. I want you to start envisioning your life expanded. I want you to start envisioning your life that we're in. I say that I want this love thing, and I'm actually having the relationship where I'm loved, respected. I have this relationship where there's communication and we're able to communicate with one another. Our problems are not going to be he cheated. Our problems are not going to be he disrespected. It's going to be what's going to be the next trip, or you didn't respond to the text. But it's not going to be that I'm going to be ignored, but I'm going to be loved and I'm going to be cherished. I want you to envision your life greater and better, that you no longer living with depression and anxiety, but when you're waking up, you're walking in purpose, that you're going to social events and you're not feeling awkward, but you're waking up with a joy and a peace that surpasses all understanding, that you're able to wake up and move and do what you need to do and get things done. I want you to envision your life wherein you don't have to walk around burned out. You don't have to walk around broke down. My friends and I used to laugh. I used to work with my coworker. And, first of the thing, sometimes people be like, well, how you doing? How what's going on, girl? How you doing? And it seemed like every time when I was in the office setting that we had to start out with something negative. Child, I just got a lot going. It was like, I'm just, no. I have to start shifting my mindset that no matter whatever it is that's coming my way, no matter what it is that I am dealing with, my mind is good. I have a sound mind. Yes, I have struggles. Yes, I have situations, but I'm an overcome. I'm going to be an overcomer. It's not going to overtake me. I'm going to overtake it. Envision your life wherever you're waking up and you're able to have the energy to take care of your household duties as a wife and as a husband, that you don't have to walk around drained and tired all the time. But I'm doing some of these things that are necessary, that when I'm giving to other people, that I'm also giving in to me. It's a matter of choice. Are you willing to give those things up? Sometimes we are so accustomed with the busyness of life that we don't really settle down to really appreciate life. I'm going to say that again. Sometimes we get caught up with so much of the busyness of life that we're not really truly able to appreciate life. And one of the things that I even noticed, that people that were in hospice, and they know that they have said, the doctors have said, okay, you only have 6 months to live. It seemed like they began to look at life a little different. They wanted to reconcile with family members. They wanted to be able to make situations different because they realized that life was short. They realized that things were shifting. They realized that the things that I used to worry about, bills, all of those things, the arguments, all of those things with family members, they really don't matter to me anymore because my life now is at a place of transition. If we woke up and realize that every day that we live, if we woke up and realize that every moment that we are able to wake up and walk around and move around and able to move about our day, it is a blessing. When we're able to not focus on so much of what I got to do, but focus on what I can do or what I have done, what I have accomplished, the blessings that are in my life. Yes, it may not be where I want it to be, but I have a house, I have a home, I have all of these things that are working more for me than against me. So it really doesn't matter. Yes, my cousin may have betrayed me, but I'm going to forgive because life is too short. We many times major in the minor and minor in the major. This is why Erykah Badu said, we packing too much. We have so much on our to-do list. I gotta go do this. I gotta do that. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta do it. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta sit down. And then we wonder why we have headaches. We wonder why we have high blood pressure. We wonder why we have an insomnia and we can't sleep at night. We wonder why we're always tired. Because we are packing in so much stuff and we're not allowing ourselves to release the weight. Are you willing to let go? Are you willing to let some of these things go that you feel like are precious to you? But the thing is some of the things that we think that we really can't live without, we truly can. I laugh sometimes because I tell my mom, I said, y'all love that TV. I said, what would happen if y'all's cable just went out? They would have a fit because they feel like they can't live without it. And I remember sometimes there was some guys that I dated. And oh my gosh, I remember in elementary school, middle school, high school, oh, we're going to be together forever. Oh. And if they broke my heart, it was like the end of the world. You hear me? Just put me somewhere in the corner because I just need my tissue and just let me just go on. But listen, 20 years later, 5 years later, 5 months, I'm still breathing. The thing that I was worrying about, whatever they did to me or whatever happened in that relationship, it's a non-factor to me now. A non-factor. Non-factor. So we have to get in a mindset that whatever it is that I'm dealing with, it's not at a factor wherein it can really take my breath into my life. And if I'm still able to breathe from it, they're not stabbing me, shooting me, whatever, I'm going to be able to make it through. It might take some work, but I'm going to be able to make it through. I may have felt like I was broken, but I promise you, I'm going to come back up. It may be at a place where right now I'm shedding tears because we're real, we're human. My feelings were hurt, but I'm going to start unpacking this thing. I got to get this thing off me. So if I got to have these uncomfortable conversations, if I got to be able to cut some things off for a while to be able to get in this place to get me together, then I need to do what I need to do. But one thing that I'm not going to do is allow a situation and a person determine my destiny when I have the ability to choose. I have the ability to say, okay, am I going to allow this thing to affect me? Or am I going to look at this thing, take the sting, and I'm going to continue to move on? There have been some things, and I'm not going to deny that it has hurt. I'm not going to say that there has not been times wherein I felt like, why? Because, when you, especially a person that you give to people, and I want to talk to my givers, that when you are a person, you give, and people take, you give, they take, you give, they take. Sometimes you don't even get a thank you. Sometimes you don't even get an acknowledgement. Sometimes they don't even recognize you. They get what they need and they seem like they just keep pushing. And you feel like, what am I worthy of? I just want to encourage you that what you are doing, you're giving your heart, but give with boundaries. Give with boundaries. Love. Some people, only thing that you really need to give is prayer. And I can understand. Yes, as you said, hurt means you are alive. And if you are still alive, you still have the capacity to move forward and live again. Whatever you feel like that has hit you and knocked you down, you still able to move forward. It takes some work, But you have to think about the things that you have been through in life, that when we have experienced situations, whenever we have experienced setbacks, when I look back over the situations that I've been through, whether it's been heartache from family, friends, whatever that I have experienced, it built my character. It caused me to pray different. It caused me to be able to see things different. It caused me to be able to set boundaries. It caused me to be able to love on myself more. Some situations caused me to be like, girl, sit down. You can't be God for everybody, but you have to take care of you. It caused me to be able to grow up and to be a woman that I needed to be for me. And we don't need to be trying to live for everybody else. We need to be trying to live for us and our purpose. What is it that you need to unpack today? There are times wherein I have to sometimes do a check-in, because sometimes you never have fully arrived. You have to constantly, this is constant work that you need to do within yourself. This is not just going to sit on the couch and talk to someone. This is constantly what you need to do within yourself. And knowing, okay, I got a little bit too much and I need to start doing some things different. You need to have regular check-ins weekly, sometimes daily. Okay, what mentally? Okay, so I was a little snappier, I was a little snappy today. Okay, what's going on? What's the source of this thing? Okay, the other day, I was flowing good. I got high energy, but now I feel like I'm about to break down. Okay, so let me start doing a check-in. And once you start doing those check-ins, I need to start doing some things and start unpacking some stuff. Because what will happen is, if I don't deal with it, it's going to come back. If you have dealt with unforgiveness and that one person has hurt you, it may not come through that person, but it might come through another. So I'm going to have to eventually deal with it. So I need to start unpacking. I need to start taking some of these things out and begin to say, okay, when she said bag lady, listen, I am going to say pack light. Because you have a lot of future ahead of you. It may not feel good now. It may hurt now. But I tell you, it's going to work for you. Some way, somehow. Yes, they betrayed you. Yes, they walked out on you. Yes, your feelings were hurt. Yes. We need to look at it and say, okay, what I may need to do something different. What happened? What occurred? I need to kind of process through this thing. I may cry, but I'm going to continually move forward because there's a greater purpose and plan for me. I can't stay here. I can't stay under this tree. I can't continually hold these bags. Some of us hunched over like this, holding on those bags, like the hunchback of Notre Dame. Let it go. Straighten yourself up. You are a king and queen. We don't hold our heads down. The crowns can't be held up when I'm down like this. Hold your head high. Hold your head high. Because you are a king and a queen. And you have the king already in you. You have the queen already in you when you were born. It's not the end, but I got to start unpacking some stuff. I got to be real with me. So I hope you all enjoyed that on tonight. I pray that you all are able to do a little unpacking and just start doing some reflection of, are you really at a place to really give it up so you can have it all? I don't know what your all may be. I don't know what your all may be as far as finances, health, whatever it is that you're looking for, relationships, friendships, family, whatever it is. Now, I don't know what it is that you're looking for, but I know, and I am a testament, I am a living testament that when you work the process and you begin to start unpacking and pack light, and as that scripture says, to let go of the weight and start stripping down so you could truly run. Whenever we're carrying that weight, we can't truly run. Whenever we're still holding on to things, we can't truly run. Whenever we still holding on to situations, people, places, and things, we can't continually really move forward because things are hindering us. So pack light. Listen to that song tonight. And Erykah Badu, she preached to us that night. Pack light. Pack light. Because them bags gonna get in your way. And we need to be running. We need to be walking in purpose. You still breathing, that means you still have purpose. It happened, but it does not define you. So you all have a great, great night. I do have Overcoming the Battle Within as a special code tonight for Heal, 50% off on tonight that you download. It is an online course, and I will be releasing others soon, but this one is an online course that will take you actually through a process of overcoming, releasing, defeating behaviors, thoughts, going to a place of what healing really looks like, setting those boundaries, shifting your mindset. For a special code on tonight, you can get 50% off. Also, I am so excited for the pajama party. The pajama party. I am so excited that it has sold out. And I do have a waiting list. I have a waiting list that I have been working on. So if you want to be added to the waiting list, please send your name and email to mharris@anewhealthsolutions.com. mharris@anewhealthsolutions.com. And I saw a request to post the link, and I'm going to repost it here. So you all can put it in the comments here for you all on tonight. And I'll just pray that, you all have a blessed night, walk in purpose. And listen, pajama party, we're going to go in. We're going to go in for the pajama party, and we're going to have a good time. I'm excited, so excited. God did beyond measure what I thought. So pajama day party is going down June the 8th. It's going down. So you all have a blessed night, and I will definitely connect with you all soon, and have a great, great week. And as always, walk in purpose and know that you can begin today to begin a new start. Have a good night.